I'm here in Port Lincoln at the Tunarama Festival. It's the 60th year it's been running and it's been a lot of fun. I had a go at the world famous tuna toss yesterday. Thousands of people were here to have a look at the first heat, and I've actually got with me right now a hammer thrower who is going to talk us through some technique, Althea. So Althea has come from Queensland to compete here in South Australia. Althea, how did you first get involved in the tuna toss competition?
Well, I have a hammer throw mate, Matt Staunton, who actually came, I think, in 2015 or 2016, and he took out the championship. And I decided I'm going to give it a red hot go the next year. And in 2017, I came and I took out the championship as well, the ladies division.
Yeah, so you actually competed when it was real tuna that people threw. What was that like?
It was a bit strange. It's a big fish, 10 kilograms, and it was frozen. And halfway through the competition, the tuna would actually start disintegrating. So it just got a bit weird towards the end because the tuna didn't actually weigh 10 kilograms anymore towards the end of the competition. It probably weighed more like 9.6 kilograms maybe. Now we throw with a rubber tuna, and it's a very robust tuna and it doesn't break.
Yeah, I heard that there's guts being thrown everywhere when it was the real tuna back in the day.
I once just saw the fish's eye popping out, but luckily that's all I saw.
So back in 2008, they changed the real tuna to a rubber tuna. And can you talk us through technique? I should have talked to you before I had my go yesterday, but talk us through the technique of actually throwing the tuna.
Well, there's two techniques you could use in my opinion. I think the best technique is probably the hammer throw technique, where you would hold the tuna in both hands and you would wind it around your head a couple of times, and then you would do one or two or more spins and let go of the tuna. I think that is the best technique to use in this event. But there's also what you call more the Highland game style technique, where you just hold it in one hand, your strongest arm, and you do a bit of a half spin and you let it go.
Yeah, and you were up against some people who came from overseas, and you were a bit surprised with the competition yesterday, but you're hoping to maintain the crown. Why are you so, passionate about that?
Well, I think I'm up against girls who are probably half my age. So I'm what I call a masters athlete. It's athletics for older people, 35 and upwards. I compete in the 50 to 54 year age group. So I want to do this one for the oldies and see if I can defend my title successfully. That would be great, especially on the 60th anniversary of this wonderful festival.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to get Althea to give us a bit of an example of how to throw the tuna a lot better than what I did.
Okay, Althea, here we go.
Concentration. Oh, okay. Here's the wind up. Oh, false start.
Whoa!
Yeah. There you have it.
Yeah.
That's how a professional throws the tuna.
That wasn't very good, sorry.
No, that was great.
No, she did a great job, Althea. Hey, so there's some tips for you, Bernie, right? Did you see any technique there, some of the technique you might use over the next couple of days?
Yes, yeah. Honestly, I don't even think I am strong enough to do that spin, but
Okay. Well,
I'll practice over the next year.
Okay, well, we're going to do a bit of compare and contrast between Althea's live throw there and your practice session, I think it was yesterday. We'll bring these pictures up now. And to be honest, here you are. Look, 1, 2, 3.5 loops. Yeah, it looks in the execution at the end, I think, let you down, Bernie.
I think the whole thing let me down, but again, yep. I'll see. I'll practice.
I'll practice. Hey, listen, just as you're covering the story, and I find going to these sort of festivals as a way of cutting the ice, telling jokes is a good way of getting to know people better. Here's one you can probably use, I think, to get to know the people of Port Lincoln better. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, Bernie, why did the tuna blush?
Why did the tuna blush?
Because the sea
Why?
weed.
Oh no.
I can't wait to tell that joke.
Because I think that'd be great. Oh, no, Bernie.
Poor woman.
Are we done now?
Yeah. Yes, we're done.
On that
Bernie,
note,
thank you.
on that note, I've got to go.
Thanks. I'm used to that response. Thank you. Thank you, Bernie, for being such a great sport. Great reporting and look forward to it over the weekend.